Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be doing a little recap of 2025, go over the goals that I've achieved this year, and talk about some of the goals that I have for 2026 as well. I've seen a lot of videos recently of people doing this, and I thought it was a good idea to capture what I am thinking about at the end of the year and what I'm thinking about going into the next year. So, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Sort of the big stats for this year. I got 828 EHC, which was 91% more than in 2024. So really put a lot of time this year into collection logging, which makes sense because I'm in log chasers. 166 EHP, which is down 40% from 2024, but that's sort of to be expected because I maxed in 2024. I don't really skill that much, but I skilled a little bit this year for sailing. And then 265 EHB, which is down 6%, which is not down too much. But in total, played 1,411 hours, which is up 36% from the previous year, 2024. So definitely was more efficient this year. Probably played more hours just in total as well. Yeah, I don't really know how to think about this because some of those hours are AFK. A lot of the pets that I got this year were AFK pets as well as collection logs as I was working on my alts. And I'll just go through what those were now. So starting at the beginning of the year, I started with 800 collection logs, and I can actually switch to my normal client now. So I started this year with 800 collection logs on January 1st, and now I have 1,156 collection logs. And part of the reason why it went up so quickly is because I joined Log Chasers at the end of 2024, and it's been a main part of my game now is to do collection logging. So did a lot of that this year. So yeah, mostly clue scrolls were a big part of it, and while I was not playing actively, I would sort of AFK on the side. And yeah, let's go through any pets that I got this year. No changes here. Let's just go down to the first one. This year I green logged Callisto with the pet, which was nice. Getting pretty close with Corp. Now I got the pet Dark Core this year. Pretty spooned at 2600 KC. Just missing the Elysian. I'll probably go back at some point, maybe during a comp or when there's a reason to self boost myself. But I'm pretty content with not going for this right away because it's always easy to go back and do it. Yeah, I didn't do any of these bosses this year. Doom I did this year. That came out, and I got the pet and the cloth, and I haven't finished the green log yet, but I think this pet is pretty spooned. Not that great at Doom, and only 16 deep delves here, and we'll go back for the green logs later. I think with EHC, it definitely is a big benefit to green log entire content, but I feel like I still have so much I want to do in the game that usually if I get the pet at a boss, I'm not that inclined to green log it. I know that's not really the efficient way to do it, but I think it's how I want to play right now. I'm happy to get the pet and then sort of move on to something else just because there's so much of the game that I haven't experienced yet, and I usually want to do other things. Um, didn't do any Duke really this year. I was doing some AFK Jads. That's why I have a bit more KC now, which is nice with full Justy. But haven't gotten the pet yet. Haven't done any Coliseum this year, but just missing the pet. No Gauntlet really. This one I recently did. I started doing for a comp. I learned how to do the boosting method, the 1+5 or 1+7. I'm not sure. I don't quite remember what I did. I think I did 3 worlds with 2 DPS alts, so 1+5. Yeah, and this one's a really fun method. Definitely one of the best boost methods and one of the most chill ones. But I'll probably go back at some point. I'm not sure when I will, but it's cool to be able to learn all the different methods. But I didn't finish this one. Didn't do any giant mole nor grotesque guardians. Just recently started doing Calflight Queen, as I've been learning the different boost methods for it as well. Just 500 KC, nothing big really. So started with just boosting with my own alts and gonna probably do more of it in near future. Yeah, right now I'm not really targeting pets specifically, but I am curious to do them when they have like a cool method involved and I want to learn them. King Black Dragon, pretty massive spoon here. When they came out with the Dragon Hunter wand changes, everyone started to AFK King Black Dragon. And I spooned this pet at 982 KC, so that was pretty nice. Didn't do any Kraken, didn't do any Kriara. Krill, I did a bit for another comp that I was in. Learned the three worlds for it. Could probably do 4, but I think I was my first session, so I just did 3. But also very enjoyable boost method. I think most of the God Wars are pretty fun. Well, Zami and Bandos, I actually haven't. I've only done a little bit of Sarah, and I never really haven't done Kriara, but I feel like these ones are going to benefit a lot from boosting because of the respawn timer. So a lot of the times when I'm not playing the main, I'm just AFK, killing myth dragons or something for the AFK clog. I'll be working on my alts to be able to eventually boost these methods. No Levy this year, no Moons of Peril. I guess I'll just click them just so we know what they look like. Yeah, Nex, I did a long time ago, but still missing the pet. Did this back during release. A lot of trios in 5-mans. Never really cared for the pet until now because I realized how much EHC the pet is. It's like 170. It'd be nice to get, but maybe one day I'll go back. I have no plans on going back this year. Nightmare. I don't remember if I learned this year or the year before, but yeah, I think I got the full helm this year, or the great helm this year, and the Sleppy tablet this year. Not sure when I got the volley, but this is so spooned, like 10 Nightmare KC27 Fasanis, like this is kind of crazy already. But yeah, I don't have any plans to go back for now. Obor, that's free. I just haven't done it yet. Muspa, haven't done any of that this year. Royal Titans came out this year, just missing the pet. Kind of doomed now because nobody's really running it, but again, something that I'll do later. Seracnus, got the pet this year. Was just doing the AFK Blood Fury method, no alt boosting, because it's super chill, super AFK. And that was a good way to start my elite clue grind, which I just started doing this year. Didn't really have any elites done before. Now I've got about 100 or so done. Scorpia, didn't do this year. Oh, Scurious, that's a big one. Yeah, 8,500 KC for the pet, and yeah, I found a really nice method for AFKing this one. About 21 minutes AFK, so regen pot, pretty much max max prayer bonus, you know, not including the Virtus and Kodai, and just protect from melee, and then put the Ring of Life on with the max cape. So you would tell you out if you were gonna die or you ran out of prayer. So this one, big chillin' AFK. A lot of KC for this one, but really glad that if I'm gonna go dry on any pets, this is a good one to go dry on because it was so AFK. I haven't done any of the new Shellbane Griffin yet. Skatizo, haven't done any this year. Temperos, just did my 100 KC for the crewmate, which I don't really end up. I don't think I actually really use the crewmate. Maybe I use the crewmate for sailing a bit, but I did it anyways because it was one of the only things that I was trying to prep for sailing. No Thermi this year. Bardorvis, still missing the pet. Did a lot on release like 2 years ago. Haven't gone back since. Didn't do any Venenatis. Didn't do any Vedion. Didn't do any Vorkath. Didn't really do any Whisper, no Wintertod. Yama. Oh, Yama, I did the pet contracts this year. For the pet, Big Spoon, I think I got it in like 16 pet contracts or something crazy. It was really nice. Volcano, I've been trying to get for the past week or so, other than trying to max them for the end of the year. 2300 KC, still nothing yet. The crazy thing is I have actually gotten 2 Onyxes from Volcano, which is kind of insane because those are 1 in 40 if you roll the Crystal Seed, which is like 1 in 200. And these are all in masses too, so crazy, like 1 in 160k, you know, for an Onyx or something. But still happy with it because, you know, it's just nice to see any drops, but would have been nice to get the Crystal Tool Seed so that I could just focus on the masses, but, you know, it is what it is. Zora, haven't done any really this year. So I got both Mutagens and Jar Swamp to do. Yeah, I don't know if I missed any here. I don't think so. Raids, I don't really do raids. Have never really done a lot of raids. But it's on my list of things to do. I guess I'm kind of a noob in that sense. But yeah, haven't really done any chambers. Did a little bit of Tob, you know, a couple hard modes just to try to learn a bit, but it's hard to do just a few and then go away because you forget a lot about what you're doing. So one of these days I got to sit down and grind some raids. TOA, yeah, I haven't really done much since release like 3 years ago. I did like some experts and some 150s with the clan when people are running like 8-man 150s or like 8-man 500s with the IAC. But again, I don't really do a whole lot of raids and I don't really plan to. Although I would like to start doing them at some point. So, you know, we're a long way from completing the collection log. So I got a lot of time, I feel like. But maybe with Raids 4, when that comes out, I should try to pot that with other people as soon as I can so that I'm not just sitting here basically with, you know, 100, 200 KC on each raid. Clues, yeah, I didn't really do didn't really green log anything from clues, but got pretty close to a lot of them. 15 out of 16 for beginners, 116 out of 131 for easies. I don't remember if I got the monk robes this year, but I got the monk robe top at least, so that's nice. Mediums, yeah, 103 out of 115. Hards, 113 out of 134. Got, yeah, 3 plate bodies and 4 shields, which I think is really spooned for that KC, so that's really nice. Elites. Yes, I only have 100 KC, and I got myself a bow tie, which is super, super spooned. And Masters didn't really do a lot, nothing really special here. Just the ones I got from doing basically easy to elites. Yeah, no third age from here, but I will say this year I got a third age cloak, which was probably the most insane drop that I got this year. I think I did I opened, it was after our moon key opening for our clan, and I just randomly opened the elites I had while we were waiting for people to come and open the moon chest, and I got this bow tie and a third age cloak, which is insane. I mean, I never thought I would get a piece of third age, not let alone the third age cloak. So that was awesome. I don't remember if I got these gilded pieces this year, but a couple of gilded pieces, which is really cool. Yeah, nothing here. I think I greened that last year. Just missing the major elite scroll case. I got about 15 elites banked. I need to do about 35 more. Okay, mini games. Barb Assault. Didn't really do any. Got 12, as you can see. Barracuda Trials. Just from sailing. I'm not really sure why these are on the clog, to be honest. Didn't do any of that. Castle Wars, I'm pretty sure I did last year. Crawler I had done already. Gnome Restaurant I did this year. Guardians of the Rift I had done already for rune crafting when I was maxing. Sepulcher, nothing new there. LMS did a few games of LMS, only won 5. I mean, I'm not really committing to this, but yeah, Mage Arena haven't done. I mean, I'm looking at this and I still have so much to do. These are easy, but whatever. I don't think there's anything notable here, other than I did some volcanic mine this year, finally for the first time, and just missing the pickaxe now. Okay, to the other section. Nothing new here. Aerial fishing. Yeah, all pets this year. So I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pets this year. Still a long way away from the end game. All pets. Boat paints. Yeah, I got the Salvers paint and the Inky paint. Still missing Angler and Barracuda. Yeah, I don't think these are. Yeah, none of these are new. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is that sailing? Yeah. Yeah, these are random sailing ones. Sailing miscellaneous. Yeah, I guess I did all those. Sea treasures. Skilling pets. Did I get anything here notable? Oh, Wyvern Visage, pretty notable. Yeah. Tormented Demons, Tazar. Still missing the Mejtal. Don't really know when I'm going to get that. Probably do it passively. Miscellaneous. Don't think I got anything too big this year. Metal Slice actually from Addy Dragon. Spoon that pretty well, pretty hard. Yeah. Well, that's basically it. And can go through the bank now. There's really nothing to it. Just some gear. I think the layout has pretty much been the same for a year. It just best in slot gear. Runes, potions, miscellaneous teleports, skilling stuff. I guess this is like miscellaneous combat / slayer. These are all like charged jewelry, I guess, and some tabs that I don't use as often. Yeah, random like things I've been collecting. I don't really know why that staff is there. I guess I should replace it with the rune one. There we go. Nice. Rune staff of collection, which is nice. These shark lures were from when people were hunting the moon half keys with the sharks, and they were really popular. Like, how much is that worth now? Probably not a lot. 71 mil. Okay, yeah. I think they were worth like double that or 3 times that. But anyways, I got a bunch of loop half keys and just need to get the tooths or the teeth. Yeah, just a bunch of random stuff here, like a bunch of sailing stuff and stuff I've been doing recently. Paints and stuff. Some clues. I got a couple of elites in here and masters, and there's the third age cloak. Some imps, the gilded that I've gotten, and then these are all the stuff that you get from opening imps. Pages, these are all just clue items. Some scrolls that I haven't done, but I probably should. And then the loot. Yeah. Combat tasks. Yeah, 520 out of 625. So, oh wow, total points 2024. That's interesting. Yeah, I need to get 580 more points to get GM. Never got it before. Just recently remaxed, actually today, 99 sailing. Woo! So I think this year I achieved quite a lot. A lot of my progression was driven by some of the requirements increasing in log chasers. So when I first joined last year in 2024, end of the year, it was 500 collection logs and a referral. And now it is 1,200 collection logs with 5 referrals, 2,500 EHC, and max cape and achievement cape. So I've got the max cape back now. I'm 44 clogs away from 1,200 collection logs, and then I still need quite a bit of EHC to stay in the clan. So a lot of my progress actually has been driven by the requirements changing for that. But a lot of things I've done this year have not actually been on my main account, but actually are on my alts. So this year basically was boosting corp a lot and doing quests and basically getting untradeable upgrades for them, like Ferocious gloves. And this next year will probably be more of the same. Probably get Infernals on all of them. Probably face guards. And then, yeah, I really enjoyed doing the alt methods and like playing multiple accounts at the same time. So that's part of the reason why I AFK a lot on this account. So yeah, next year my goal is going to be 1,200 collection logs, right? So for dragon rank, then the 2,500 EHC. And then that's probably going to take me the first half of the year, and then I'd like to, on the side while I'm working on that, also get Infernal capes, and then finish the rest of the Ferocious gloves that I need for a couple more alts. And then I'd like to go for Grandmaster. that would be really cool. I would love to be able to do all the content in the game well. I know that people who have all the CAs and GM aren't necessarily like, masters of all the content, but I want to say that I at least have some experience at doing all the PVM. So those are my two goals. Oh, those are my main goals. So 1200 clogs, 2500 EHC, Infernals and Ferocious gloves on all the alts, and then Grandmaster. So that's it. I hope that this was enjoyable, and I hope that I reached my goals this year. And I guess we'll see everybody in 2026. So happy clogging.